Welcome, everyone, to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is November 21st, 2019, and I'm conducting an astrological reading for the sign of Aquarius. So, Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. You guys may have realized that it's been a little bit since I put out some videos here. I made a little upgrade to my whole camera lighting situation to hopefully make these readings a little bit better for you. So that would be part of the reason why. Now, if you guys are new here, thank you for stopping by. I hope that you like, share, comment, subscribe on my channel if you find that my videos resonate with you. Otherwise, you guys, I do have a... I'm open for personal readings. So if you're interested in getting any clarification on anything that I have to say today, then I just want to go ahead and tell you that the information for that is down below in the description box. So go ahead, reach out. Okay, Aquarius, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Can't get much better for you in this, okay, in regards to a relationship. The two of you guys have been through some battles, okay, because the Chariot stands between the two of you, and it's like, you know, the two Sphinx, day and night, and the Two of Pentacles as well. So very interesting. You guys have this kind of sense of balance, the sense of ease. You may not know exactly what comes next or what the next phase in this, but it's like, you know that you're comfortable or confident in where it is that you are. At the same time too, the Two of Pentacles is here, so there's some decision making being made, but I really get the situation that this could be a collaborative effort. So the two of you guys may have to be deciding on where to live, or if you need to move, where to get jobs, this sort of thing, okay? But and in all fairness, with the two Sphinx here, I do see this as there being two kind of, both of these people are headstrong. The King and Queen of Swords, very, very headstrong people. And that's what it is. Like, the Sphinx are back to back, kind of facing one another. Still needing, like, again, we still need to talk about this. We still need to work this through. But it's not necessarily an easy decision to make. You guys, it could be surrounding a Cancer, or a Cancer could be involved. Something to that effect. But again, the two kind of talks to me again about partnerships and unions. So it's like it's there, and it's very practical between the two of you guys. The two of you guys are really able to work things out and discuss how it's going to be. There's always one party that gives. Now, somebody, because I do have Judgment down here with the Five of Cups. So someone in this situation here is talking to me about, like, not wanting to be the person that bends, not wanting to be the person that gives again. Because they've given so much, and now it's kind of like, now I want my turn, okay, in the light, right? Because we do have the dark Sphinx and the light Sphinx, and it's kind of like, now this is my turn in the light, just with the Judgment and the Five of Cups, right? The kind of sparks of light here that we're getting. So, but again, if things are disharmonious at the moment, okay, the Five of Cups, things are a little bit strewn about, things are a little bit, might be moving kind of, well, there's movement. It doesn't necessarily say it's moving fast or slow, but there's movement. And sometimes, like, you just don't necessarily feel as though your feet are planted. But the cards want you to know that this balance is going to be restored. With the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups behind her and the Five of Cups, it's going to be restored. Things are going to be good. The two of you guys, the King and Queen of Swords, very strong union, very, very strong, almost unbreakable bond here is what I want to say between the two of you. So some of you guys may be worried about a relationship disintegrating or breaking up. And I do want you to say, no, you don't have to necessarily worry about that. Your partnership is strong. If you have somebody else who is trying to come in between that relationship also, like, you see how the Chariot here is kind of pushes way past the Sphinx, then again, it's just saying that that's going to be balanced out. Like, you don't necessarily have to worry about that person. Like, the two of you guys, you could be dealing with another air sign, but not necessarily. But the two of you guys, just like I said, you belong to each other, you know it. And you guys are not likely to stray from that. Despite the fact that, like, something has happened. Judgment and the Five of Cups, something has happened that has threatened this relationship in some way, or has tried to come in between this. So, again, restoring balance after that. Let's get a few more out here, please, for Aquarius. Yeah, Princess of Swords down below, which is great, okay? Very, very great energies coming through here. So there's going to be some communication happening as well, I think, with all this Swords energy. But it's like, so the Magician flew up with the Ten of Cups as well. This could be in relation to your family, because I'm seeing this as kind of a family type environment. But the Magician energy kind of brings this activation, this sort of healing, this kind of moving into like a whole new phase type thing, which is kind of making sense as we close out the end of like 2019, moving into 2020, making things more what we want them to be, using what we have available to us, because it's like 2019 probably brought a lot of clarity for you in this relationship, in this connection, in this realization, especially again with that Judgment and the Five of Cups here. It's like it may not have been the easiest lesson in the world to learn, but it did provide you with that clarity. And now, whether you're male or female, because it doesn't matter, I have both Queen and King of Swords out here, but it's like now you can kind of sit firmly in your position and be confident in what it is, like who you are. Be confident in your relationships, be confident in your job as well. This could have been something that happened in a career. Like you may have switched jobs this year. With the Chariot card, it's kind of like he is taking a bit of a pause, like leaving one battle, pausing, and then going to the next battle is what's kind of happening in the Chariot card. So that to me is, you know, probably what's happened in that career. Some of you guys may actually be kind of pencil sharpening your skills with the Magician, because he does talk about skills and abilities and using them. So again, very, very auspicious career opportunity for you. And it's going to bring you 10 of Cups. It's going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you peace. Yeah. And this is ultimately like, okay, what it is that you want. And it's like, you know, once you have that discussion or whatever, that's bringing in that 10 of Cups. And it's, yeah, see, okay, so the Four of Swords is down here. I'm just pulling from the bottom of the deck. So the Four of Swords was buried underneath the Death and the World card. So there's going to be an end to this Five of Cups, an ending of this sort of, like maybe apathy as well. Like maybe somebody kind of disconnected from a relationship, something like that. So this could be indicating to me of a coming back together with somebody from your past, or like ending that cycle completely. Now, with the World and the Death card, it does kind of indicate the final cycle, especially with Judgment out here as well. So some of you guys could be dealing with a little bit of grief kind of going on here as well, because I do have the Eight of Swords and the Four of Cups down here. So it's, again, you could be missing something, could be missing somebody, and whether this person is still with us or not, it's a general reading. So for some of you guys, this person has passed on. For others of you, this person is okay. You could be missing the thing that tried to come in between it. Like there could have been a third party or a person that tried to threaten this relationship, and you could be missing that person. But I think more likely it's kind of wanting to reconnect. Yeah, okay. So some of you guys actually separated because of this issue. And the Six of Pentacles could be indicating of coming back together, like reconciling, trying to work things out. The Eight of Pentacles is working things out. And it's because the Ace of Cups is down here. And this is just really indicating to me, it's like the two of you guys love each other. The two of you guys want to be together. You guys have goals together. You guys have dreams together. You guys have maybe even made a vision board together of the things that it is that you want. You and this person are very similar. Very, very similar. And this is why I think it works, particularly if you have a family, because it's like your child or your offspring from this relationship really, like the Princess of Swords blends the Queen and King of Swords together very, very nicely. Right, so it kind of provides that a little, like, that balance and that stability. But you guys are, sometimes I think that the emotion, like you might feel like as though you guys are both kind of emotionally distant from each other, because you guys aren't emotional people. So somebody could be like very highly educated as well too, or like you guys both are with the King and Queen of Swords, very, very smart people, very tactical people. But it's just saying, like, not necessarily having enough time or enough room for that kind of overflowing emotional abundance that you get in the Ten of Cups. But trust me, Aquarius, this is where it is heading. If the two of you guys don't have kids yet, I'm telling you, there's one on the way, especially with the Princess of Swords. It's like there's one on the way that's going to kind of open up this love arena or this emotional arena a little bit, because it's like I just get the sensation that you kind of have to, like, you have to really know where you're at in your own heart space, and honestly, the partner or the person that you're dealing with is exactly the same. Like neither one of you talk about things really too, or talk about how you're feeling type thing. And this is why you guys are working together, but this is also why the two of you guys are going through these challenges and these tests right now in this relationship, because it's kind of urging you guys to bring your communication back together. See, the Eight of Swords, it's feeling stuck, it's not being necessarily content with the situation, wanting to get out of it, not necessarily seeing the way out of it, but again, we're in this Judgment in the Five of Cups, so we're kind of stuck on whatever this is that happened. Okay, whatever this is that happened that's kind of caused this, possibly even a physical separation. Like I said, but there's a rift. If you're already committed to this person, there's a rift. It's an unspoken vibe, right? Like, it's like, you know what happened, you know this happened, but you guys aren't speaking about it. So, and it's sitting here like with the Four of Cups. Part of you guys is like waiting for the other person to make a move. But I'm telling you, it's a complete mirror. A complete mirror. So as much as like you're waiting for this person to make a move, this person is waiting for you to make a move, right? And it's like nobody necessarily wants to be the first one to give. The Six of Pentacles, because it's like you both honestly feel as though you've each given it your all. You know what I mean? So because of that, it's like neither one of you feels as though you can give much more, because it's like you may have been stuck in this Judgment Five of Cups for most of 2019, or if not, at least the better half of it, as you kind of like work through this whole relationship. But at the same time, and maybe this kind of comes down to why there's like this lack of emotion and why you're kind of heading towards the Ten of Cups, is because like you've been working a long time on whatever this Magician energy represents to you. So for some of you guys, it's like you've been working towards a career, and this has been a lateral development along with this partnership, or you've been working a lot on friends and family, and all of these different, even it's just working on yourself, right? Improving yourself, these sort of things, because the Eight of Pentacles is here. So you've been like working, and honestly, it's probably frustrating you to no end that like sometimes it doesn't feel as though this is a collaboration. This needs to be a collaboration, and you guys need to open up, you need to communicate about it. And that's why the Princess of Swords is here, especially like if you don't have children. This is almost like this is a future child saying, hey guys, just put down your swords, talk to one another, and we can all figure this thing out. Because either way, okay, something's on its way. And you guys, I do want to say here, for some of you guys, there could be an in-law, a sister or a mother who maybe needs a place to live or something like that. And this could be kind of a little bit, again, problematic in the relationship. Like one partner doesn't want it. Right? Because again, it's the Black Sphinx and the White Sphinx, right? So it's kind of like what's best, and trying to be fair with one another. But I think just the way that you guys, it's almost like you guys need a break from one another, because just the way that you guys are right now, even if you were trying to communicate the way that you need to be, this Ten of Cups, and this is all about communicating about what you want, communicating about what it is that you want, then yeah, certainly. Sorry, okay, hold on. I lost my thought there. But yeah, that's part of the reason. Like, if you guys tried to open up and talk about that communication, that it's a little bit broken. It's a little bit damaged right now. It's like I really feel like somebody needs to apologize before this can really, pan out and work out, right? Because I do have the Seven of Cups, so it's still a little bit foggy. It's still a little bit stormy. But listen, Ace of Cups is coming. Ace of Cups is coming for you. And it's going to bring a lot of love. It's going to bring a very, very harmonious union. And honestly, if you guys aren't married, you guys can expect to be getting married. But I also see this as you guys dealing with an ex-partner as well. Kind of coming through. And if that's you dealing with an ex-partner and there's children involved, the person that you're dealing with, you feel is very selfish. Okay, they don't want to give up their visitation. They don't want to necessarily be flexible in it. So it's like the King and Queen of Swords, again, very, very harsh. It can be very harsh towards each other, but the Five of Swords isn't out. But again, it's like each one wanting to get their own. And like, again, the two Sphinx is a bit of a stalemate, right? Like no one, it's not a win-win. It's, it's when people are like this. Yeah, I have released your ex and true love. So the time has come to clear your energy. I understand. So some of you guys are trying to, you've been separated with an ex and you've been trying to divorce with this person because you have this new person. This is the romance of a lifetime. This new person who's kind of this perfect match for you. You guys are working out really well together. And I think that the two of you guys want to get married. But again, you have to kind of go through this ex person first, and this person's not letting it down easy. But I do have the World and the Death card. So again, it's coming to an end, right? So whatever it is, this stalemate, this battle, these arguments, the back and forth, the upset and the turmoil and the, all of these things, okay? Like the Two of Pentacles is bringing balance to that. And the reading kind of like harmonizes off on the Ace of Cups. So love, like true love absolutely is coming in. And like I said, this could mean the birth of a child for some of you. Yeah, birth of a child. Yeah, see, I have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So kind of, this is talking about like getting back to your own personal vibration, right? Where again, like by enjoying this moment fully, like this is where love gets restored. The Ace of Cups, like love does get restored at the end of all of this. Okay, yeah, see, I have, interesting. So I have Liberty and I have Sea Witch. So Sea Witch, this is an interesting card. So this actually represents like a very innocent energy here. And I just absolutely love, the outfit that she's got on, her little, like, her tentacle hairs, her little pet fish, these sort of things. And this is kind of remind me of the Princess of Swords. It's like you have this innocence around you, you have this innocence about you. And again, it could be like indicating of children or a kid involved here. Now, I do have Liberty, which is interesting. With release your ex, it's kind of the idea of like setting yourself free from whatever energies it is that's kind of making you feel just a little bit stuck, or that you're a little bit tied to, that you're not necessarily released, or that you haven't released yet, but you're going to be very, very soon. But setting yourself kind of free from that. Liberty could also be indicating to me of a success. For some reason, I'm seeing that as a success. Like, the cage is behind her. Okay, she's stepping forward. So this could be success in school. This could be success in business, especially with the Magician energy there behind you. It's kind of saying, okay, you have the powers, you have the abilities to kind of propel yourself forward in a little bit. And this Ten of Cups energy is really kind of like, again, you're going to be happy with the outcome. This is like love will be restored and you're going to be happy with the outcome. This is kind of the message that I'm getting very, very strongly for you, Aquarius. So let's just get a couple more here. Please, for Aquarius. Yeah, day and night. See, black and white. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Anyways, the Two Sphinx, the day and night card. This is a cycle. Okay? The sun comes up, the moon comes down, and this is what I'm being reminded of. You go from one battle, you go to the next. It's just saying that, like, you'll get through this. You're going to get through this. This is going to be okay. So remember to, change of seasons. Exactly. Thank you. Change of seasons. It's important that your soul already knows this, okay? Your mind doesn't. Your anxiety doesn't. This is why you come to tarot card readings. But understand that what you're going through right now is just a phase. If it's really, really good for you, if you're bouncing on this Ten of Cups all day, every day, that's not going to last forever. It can't. What goes up must come down. Okay. If you've been feeling down, and honestly, the majority of you guys have been with the Judgment, Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, you've been stuck on something. You haven't been able to get over something. This probably replays in your mind over and over and over and over and over. And it's just kind of saying, okay, the time has come to release that energy and restore the life. Restore the love, right? Like, if you want something, this is all about taking the steps. And truly, okay, the lesson of the Magician is all about manifesting. Everybody has the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want into your life. Okay, it's 100% the result of the actions that you take on a day-to-day basis to work towards those manifestations. Okay, if you don't do it, no one will. If you don't do it, no one will. And again, like, set yourself free. No one's going to come unleash you. It's up for you to kind of take that step with bravery. Get out there and get what it is that you want. Okay. Like, again, true love, go get what it is that you want. Whatever shines bright like a diamond in your eyes, go after it. Okay, Aquarius, this concludes your reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. And if it does, go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe, all of those wonderful things. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.